Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Black Wolf Gaming. As usual, I'm Sir Wolf. Today we're going to be starting another new series in our new the new design for the channel for games. The game we're starting today is 7 Days to Die. It's free roam survival. I'm sure you've noticed I have a penchant for those. This one is post-zombie apocalypse, and the idea is to survive, is to live, is to not become one of the Walking Dead. Um, the uh, the game, it's the graphics aren't. I'm not gonna say the graphics are the best. But the game has got a lot of crafting to it. There's a lot of things you can pick up. There's a very large um, customizability, I guess you could say, to buildings, and it's a good game. We'll really get into this in this game. We'll probably the goal for the game today is to basically ultimately start a nice little shelter out and away from zombies. Keep ourselves safe. So go ahead and start a new game. I'm going to pick Maria just because I like the look of her character model the most. I mean, we got Vince. It looks like the world's most up armored football player. Uh, he just looks like I don't know, for some reason I just think of a character from Star Trek. Um, but now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go with Maria today. Local game, and I've actually already set all these up, so we're gonna go ahead and just get right into start game. All right. Now, actually, in the game world itself, and you can see it is. I mean, it's pretty good looking. It's pretty well expansive. Um, uh, crafting in this game is actually fairly similar, I think, to Minecraft. You start punching trees. um, Crafting menu is pretty self-explanatory. You've got your basics, your building, your resources, ammo and weapons. Um, and when you find something you want, like I'm looking for, unless it's under tools. Maybe it's under tools. Shovel. I'm looking for, and I know it's in here somewhere. There we go. Stone axe. It'll tell you, like here, stone axe. I'm also gonna say this is his favorite too. Um, it'll tell you over here where the cursor is. I need 2 small stones, 2 plant fibers, and 2 wood. I've got 12 wood, and I've got the plant fibers. What I need now is some stone, and I don't, for the life of me, remember. Oh, there we go. There we go. I could remember if stone was gathered from hitting the ground or right off of the ground itself, but okay. During the daytime, actually a lot like Minecraft. During the daytime, you're somewhat safe from zombies. They exist. You'll run into them, but especially early on, as long as you stay outside of like um, main areas, um, take that. Main population areas, you should be pretty safe. Stone can also be collected, if I remember correctly, from the boulders. Like right here, I think. I'm not even gonna try that. But yeah, if I had if I had pickaxe, I could get stone from there too. But I have to instead loot it right off the ground. There we go. All right, now. Bring up the. There we go. Uh, yeah. Now, there we go. Craft. somewhere. Inventory. There we go. Inventory. Alright, now we have an axe. Look at that. Means I can run over here and start smacking trees. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little gathering of wood and things like that. And once I've got enough to go ahead and start crafting the plant fiber clothing, I'll go ahead and jump back in. So I'll see all of you again shortly. All right, everybody, welcome back. I've now got all my plant fibers, so we're gonna go ahead and craft each of these things, each piece of clothing. You can see at the bottom of the screen there, just above my my backpack bar, that we are actually crafting. We got the crafting queue going here. So then we'll go over to. There we go. By hitting R3, we can quick move everything over. Plant fiber. I'm gonna keep the plant fiber hat. I like the hat, I think. Let's see. Actually, no, we're gonna keep the hood. Okay. And with that, we now have clothing. Cool. If you're wondering where I got the plant fiber, all I did literally was just hit plants like that, some grass, and I collect just like that. I collect fiber. It's pretty easy to get resources, especially early on in the game. But once you really start getting into it, it starts to get a little tougher for some of the more some of the cooler things, mini bikes or vehicles, anything like that, anything that, especially things that require fuel, I think are probably some of the hardest to keep going. But by the same token, it's also some of the easiest stuff. You can really maneuver around there. We have cement. With some of this, we are going to. Blood marks. We are going to build ourselves a nice little cabin. And I think, actually, right here on the road might be a good place to do it. It's pretty open. It's pretty flat. It's got a lot of resources nearby. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it right here on the road. I got plant fiber all over the place. I got plenty of those little shrubs for more wood, as well as full trees over in the background. Oh, I think right here is good. Okay. So, wrong button. First things first, we need. Hey! I'm going to craft that. Now, I'm going to craft a bedroll. Campfire. by 5 might be good. We'll craft 30 of these. Craft one of these. Craft one of these. Darn it. Ooh, I can only craft 29. There we go. Let's start doing that. And then we'll go run over here and get some more wood. Hey! Wow, there's a lot of feathers. There we go. And in just a few seconds here, I can also go ahead and start crafting up a wooden bow. I'm going to handle that in a few minutes. I want to get some more wood. I really want to get, before night gets upon us, I really want to get a cabin up. You know, just nice little cabin to begin with. Some place we can lay our head, basically. All right, everybody. Welcome back. I just completed our first house, our first little base. I can't say it's the most exciting cabin I've ever built. As you can see, it's fairly square. But it does come with a couple of interesting little things. There's a little campfire out front, so we can sit here and, you know, we've got quick access inside. As you can see, it's just big enough. We've got a storage spot right here. We've got our bedroll here. We've got a couple of windows so we can sit and look out. We've also got, and this is part of an ongoing project, a way to get up here. And the ultimate plan is to put an edge, like battlements around the edge of this, and we could actually stand up here, if necessary, and shoot down with a brand new bow and arrow. You know, as you can see, it gives us a fairly okay view. As time goes on, I hope to either upgrade this cabin, or as we explore, if we find, say, a 2-story or 3-story house, which I've done before, maybe fix it up. But for the time being, we've got a nice little spot, nice little house to set up in, to survive in. I could get down the ladder again. Come on. There we go. But next thing we're going to be working on, next most important thing, I think, is proper defenses. One thing about zombies is they're not that bright, but there are a few specialized zombies, and one in particular I'm actually somewhat afraid of. It's called, I think it's called a spider, or spider zombie, something like that. And the little buggers crawl up. But one thing, especially with regular zombies, we can do to protect ourselves is, let me see if I find it. Where the hell are you? Tools. Here we go. Wooden spikes. I'll have to remember that. But wooden spikes. Go like that. We can make 12. We'll go ahead and start crafting these. I really like the wooden spikes. If you can place them, you can place them on the side of a house. Good. That's good to know. Good. I rather like wooden spikes. They damage enemies. They will also damage you, though. So if you're placing them and using them, do be careful with that. Because, like I said, you can be hurt if you run into the wooden spikes. I can have quite enough to do the entire house, I don't think. Let's see. There's 12. We need to be getting inside here soon. doesn't take too long to make. Ooh, yeah, feathers. I'll take those. I'll be mindful, too. I've actually been attacked by zombies a couple of times now. I'm sure some of you have noticed I've got, that I'm hurt down there. I've been poisoned. I'm actually going to go ahead and remove these real quick. But, let's see, wooden spikes. We can build. Good, we can't build 10. Go like that. I think that might be good. There. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we're gonna need it. So we're gonna need what? 4 more, I think. Good. We'll take that. In fact, they don't take long to craft, which is nice. There we go. And we got wooden spikes all around our house. I'm gonna put that one right there, because why not? There we go. Now, zombies can't really approach the house too well without running into those spikes. There's a little area there at the front. But because they can't come up to the right up to the wall, most zombies are gonna hit here. This little spider zombies too. They can't crawl over these, as far as I know. We're pretty well protected. Anything that wants to get us is gonna have to come up, literally right up here, right in front of the door. So there's that. We are good. It's going for 9 o'clock in-game time. So, ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Now, I thought there was a way. Maybe not. I thought there was a way you could sleep the night away, but I guess there isn't. No, anyway. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and, I'm gonna keep this rolling. Pine seed, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and, get through the night. If anything interesting happens, I'll be sure to cut back in. But if not, I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, everybody. Welcome back. I'm sure you guessed just by looking around, our little cabin has undergone a few changes. We now have these little support beams here. I put them in to keep the roof from collapsing, since the game does have it does have structural integrity. So if you build too far without supports, stuff will collapse. I also went ahead and I put in this little railing. As you can see, I used ramps, and the whole point of this is that I can stand up here and shoot almost straight down at any zombies or anything that'll approach the perimeter. So yeah, like I said, our little cabin's gone up a little bit. I got bored just standing there waiting for everything to come back up. So waiting for daylight to come. So I said, okay, I hunted a little bit of wood. I had a few little scrapes with some zombies, but nothing too bad. Yeah, we've now got 2 bedrolls. I went ahead and one of the things I did is I completed at the very beginning of the game. There was a set of tutorial quests that popped up, and I went ahead and I finished them up. That's actually one of the reasons I ended up building up the cabin here a little bit more than I had originally planned, because one of the things I had to do is build some more wooden frames, and I ended up building them up and sort of added to the thing, added to the cabin, and then added more, added more, added more. And before I knew it, I had this whole big platform up here, which ultimately I may go ahead. I'd intended to make this sort of a not a throwaway cabin, but just a little outpost, like someplace that, as we're traveling, we could come back to if necessary. But I'm actually thinking I might make it bigger. I might make it more. Really make this really make this a place to be able to hide. As you can see, I ran around and I planted a bunch of like pine trees and just threw down anywhere I could put them. Cotton, you can see right there in the middle of the screen. Cotton plants. It looks like they're growing pretty well, and so are the pine trees. Um, but I did find a source of water. It seems like we're right just over this hill here. There's a I don't know if it's a lake or the ocean or what, but there's a source of water nearby, which is handy. We're gonna need it pretty soon. But for the time being, I think we're gonna go ahead and call this a day. We made it pretty far. We found a suitable place to survive. We've got source of water nearby. We've got excuse me, plenty of plants for fiber. We've got trees. You have to keep going out a little bit further and further for trees, but we've got, like I said, plenty of trees. We got growing trees. We got these little scrubs here. We got, of course, we have boulders. Let's see, I guess this is a lake. I found this last night during just running around in the dark. So I guess it's a lake. I do actually have a glass bottle. Let's see. I've always wondered if you are wet. No kidding. Ugh. All right then. So I guess refilling the bottle works, but it makes you sick if you don't. Let's see. If I go like that. Airdrop! How in the world am I supposed to get over there? That airdrop's just gonna have to sit, I guess. So I guess refilling it from a river from that water source will work, but that water is brackish. So I wonder if there's a way to. Make that water work, make that water usable. I'll have to figure that one out. But yeah, like I said, for now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna call it here. We've got this nice little pathway. Zombies can get to these, and they will work on destroying your structure. So in the next episode, I'm gonna go ahead and work on making this a little bit better defended. Probably just put another layer of wood spikes in here. Along with, I was thinking, a layer like a halo right along the top edge, so that the zombies can't crawl up the edge and then in. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna worry about this another time. Like I said, we're gonna go ahead and call it here today, even though I keep talking. So thank you very much for joining me in this episode of 7 Days to Die. I'm Sir Wulfe, and as usual, this has been Black Wolf Gaming, and I hope to see you in the very next episode.